show us the blank side like Jerome is demonstrating right now. And then when I say reveal, flip your scorecard around so that we can see it.
Okay, I read those instructions and let's see that. It will comply.
All righty.
I'm still working to try and get this set up here. Do we have a test image up that I can make sure that I'm seeing what we're gonna?
You've got the color chart. That's where the images will come up.
Well, that's gone now. I just have a black screen with your name on it. Well, this ain't good.
Up at the top, are you on?
Oh, there. Now I see you because you're speaking.
Right, but do you have up on the top where it says view options? Have you checked on side by side mode?
I'm trying to get to that, but my cursor's not letting me go up there. Oh, here we go. View. Here we go. Side by side. Okay, there it is. Now I've got the images and the color checker chart. Okay, and I see Rick. At least I think that's Rick.
Okay, well, Stephen has indicated that we have gone live.
Okay.
So hopefully we are ready. And if we are so ready, then we will say good evening and welcome Nevada Camera Club members and guests to the Nevada Camera Club Electronic Image Virtual Competition for April 2021. Before we start this evening, I would like to let you know, as a reminder from our Alternative Processes Chairperson, Rick Holmes, that tomorrow is International Pinhole Day, where you're encouraged to take a pinhole camera image and post it on the website, which is pinholeday.com. So get out there and do a little pinhole photography in honor of International Pinhole Day. As far as our competition this evening, our setup assistance came from Stephen Cupp, Craig and Linda Hicks, and Juliana Stratton. Linda Hicks is your announcer this evening. Stephen Cupp is our projectionist. The scorekeeper is Mary Sheets, and merit reporting is being done by Craig Hicks. We have 6 judges this evening. In chair number 1, we have Cindy Wilson. In chair number 2, we have Gary Galvin. In chair number 3, we have Harry Guman. In chair number 4, Alan Duff. Chair 5, Jerome Hamilton. And chair 6, Rick Holmes. This evening, we had 23 members enter 62 images in 28 unique categories. Those of us who are involved in the judging, please make sure you have silenced your cell phone so that we don't have fun things happening during the competition. And now here is your April 2021 Nevada Camera Club Electronic Image Competition. We'll start this evening with judges 1, 2, and 3, please. We're going to be doing abstract first, and we have advanced color abstract, breaking point. Harry, we're just getting the top of your head, so make sure we can see all of you fine.
Is that better?
That's better.
I had to move my computer. The image is very dark.
Okay. All right, Gary, do you have your reveal? Seven, 8, 7. Comment from a judge?
It's obviously abstract, but I just don't find enough interest in the picture to keep my interest in it.
The image received a 23. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please. We're moving into animals and pets. We will start with advanced color animals and pets. Bumblebee. Reveal. 8, 8, 8.
I can go. I like this image because my attention immediately goes to the most important parts of the bee, and my eye stays over there. Everything's sharp and done very well.
The image received a 24. Stays Phoebe. Reveal. 9, 8, 8.
Okay, I really like the composition on this one, and the color palette is really nice with the grays behind them, and the image, it could have used a bit more exposure to reveal more of the detail in the feathers, but excellent, I think, in the use of the selective focus.
The image received a 25. Judges, you have 2 images to review for placement, starting with Stays Phoebe and going back 1 to Bumblebee. Judges, a 1 or 2, please, for Bumblebee. Reveal. 2, 2, 1. So the judges chose Stays Phoebe. Judges 4, 5, and 6, please. We're moving into creative. We'll be starting with advanced color creative. Ready to go. Reveal. 7, 7, 7. Comment from a judge?
So I think this is a real nice picture of this horse and the rope. I think the rope is the get most attention to that. And it's sharp, the colors are good, exposed well. I'm not quite sure what's creative, but it's a nice picture.
The image received a 21. Same judges, same category. Rock pile. Reveal. 777.
I think that the toning of the image is the creative part of it, but I would like to not see as much in the foreground. There's a lot of uninteresting brush down there. And sharper contrast, I think, would make it stronger.
The image received a 21. See the signs. Reveal. 887.
So
Again, it's, go ahead.
I like the colors and I like the signs. There's a lot of interest here. You can be reading the signs. So I'm a little confused because I'm not sure if the photographer did the creativity or the creativity was the artwork on the wall. I'm just not sure, but it's really a fun image to look at in this vertical panel kind of format with all the colors and the wording.
The image received a 23. You have 3 images to review for placement, starting with see the signs, going back 1 to rock pile, and going back 1 more to ready to go. Judges, a 1, 2, or 3, please, for ready to go. Reveal. 2, 3, 3. Rock pile. Reveal. 3, 2, 2, which leaves 1, 1, 1 for see the signs, and the judges have chosen see the signs. Judges 2, 4, and 6, please. We're going to advanced monochrome creative, spring beauty.
Advanced monochrome creative.
Reveal. 8, 8, 9.
I like the tonality in this image. The swirls keep your eye in the picture as you move from one part of the flower to the next. I like that the background is darker than the flower itself. It's a very, very interesting image.
The image received a 25. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, we are moving into documentary. We'll be starting with intermediate color documentary, Freedom in Flight.
Oop, that was not the score.
Flip the wrong way.
Reveal. 888.
So I like the composition here. I like the arrangement of the jets. I think it's got a nice tone to it. I think the jets are a little bit soft. That's maybe from cropping in a lot or maybe a little bit of camera shake, but overall it's a very nice image.
The image received a 24. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for intermediate monochrome documentary, Bethpage School. Reveal. 888.
I think the really nice impact of this is just the composition, and the image might have been a bit stronger compositionally if we maybe had concentrated on the window, the chairs, the hats there, and we have that piece of the bench in the background. But it's a beautifully composed. I think we could take it and tighten it up a bit. It would have lended more strength to the other subjects there.
The image received a 24. It was the only image in the category. Judges 1, 3, and 5, please. We're going to advanced color documentary. Game ready. Reveal. 999.
The symmetry is perfect. It's beautiful. The colors are very nice. It's just the scores reflect it was a beautiful image.
The image received a 27. Do telephone lines ruin any picture? Reveal. 877.
I'll go. I think the scene is actually very interesting. But other than the telephone line, my eye went towards some of the areas that were soft in focus, like the lower right. It's pretty much all out of focus, and then it just that I think it could be more interesting.
The image received a 22. COVID strip closure. Reveal. 878.
And the low score, I'll go. I think that just in the tonality of the picture with the sky being so bright. I think it takes away a little bit from the picture. It's kind of a interesting sad scene, but the composition is very well done. So that's about it.
The image received a 23. Hope my seatbelt works. Reveal. 889.
I don't know how high this guy is in the air, but I think this is a great capture with the composition. I love the colors. I don't know what he's signaling or who he's signaling to, but that adds a little bit more interest into the documentation and the story value of the image. Somebody else might have a little more to add to maybe upgrade it and bring the scores up a little bit, but I thought this was great.
The image received a 25. Judges, you have 3 images to review for placement, starting with Hope My Seatbelt Works, going back 1 to COVID strip closure, and going back 2 to Game Ready. Judges, a 1, 2, or 3, please, for Game Ready. Reveal. 1, 1, 1. COVID strip closure. Reveal. 3, 3, 3. So the judges have chosen Game Ready. Judges 1, 3, and 4, please. We're moving into master. We'll start with master color documentary, Sky High Office. Reveal. 8, 8, 8.
I think it does a very nice job of telling a story. Not sure how we'd improve it, but it does tell a very good story to document a tree trimmer.
The image received a 24. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for master monochrome documentary, Firefighters. Reveal. 999.
Very nice image. The tonality is great. They're consistent with all sunglasses except for one, but the water or the ground being wet, I think adds to it. It's sharp, great contrast. It's very well done. Good job.
The image received a 27. It was the only image in the category. Judges 2, 5, and 6, please. We're moving into nature wildlife. We'll be starting with advanced color nature wildlife, Breakfast. Reveal. 9, 9, 9.
I like the interaction between the mother and the baby. The focus is very nice on both of them. The colors, I think, are strong, and it is a strong image.
Right. I just wanted to add, I really like the simplicity of just the way the image came together. The sky is not overpowering. The foreground is nice. It's just a great picture. This is a very publishable picture too. I mean, it's very nice.
The image received a 27. Same judges for pollen laden. Reveal. 8, 9,
Working on it.
9.
I think this is handled really well. I'm actually amazed at the depth of field or the focus throughout the depth of field being this close of a kind of a macro image. You can see every little hair and piece of pollen all over this bee. He's in a great spot. I like where the flower's at. Good composition. Very nice.
The image received a 26. Cottonwood Cove runner. Reveal. 7, 7, 8.
The contrast in this image is pretty strong. It looks like it was shot in the middle of the day, but the focus is right on the face of the Roadrunner, and the changing the background to the monochrome really makes the bird stand out very nicely.
The image received a 22. Desolated Beauty. Reveal. 8, 8, 9.
I like the colors in the sky throughout this whole image. I like having a little bit of foreground here, the foliage in the foreground that kind of starts into the image, and then you kind of follow everything all the way back right through that canyon. That's a good feeling for the image. I think maybe if we could have moved that a little bit more off a dead center, that would have made it a little bit stronger composition and maybe scored just a little bit higher, but I think this is handled pretty well.
The image received a 25. Safe Nest. Reveal. 888.
What a great image of the bird hiding in the cactus. Focus on the eye and the head is great. I think that applying techniques like toning in the corners would have helped push the viewer's eye into the center of the picture and not let it wander off to the brighter areas on the top.
The image received a 24. Canova Beach sunrise. Reveal. 788.
I like the idea behind this image. I think given your lighting and time of day and everything, this is probably the best composition you could have used here, because you wouldn't have wanted any more of the shadows on the sides, but maybe losing a little bit of the shadows on the sides may have helped it be a little bit stronger. You know, the best part of it, if you zoomed in through the whole image, you know, kind of looking closer in the whole image, I think I really like the water. This looks like it was a long exposure, and you have a nice soft effect to the water, and then having the little bit of rails and a little bit of foliage in the sky, I think would have been a little bit better on this image.
The image received a 23. White egret. Reveal. 989.
I'll go ahead and talk since I'm the low guy. The bird looks great. I was a little bit hesitant about the bird being right in the middle of the shadow, because that shadow kind of divides the background right in half. So that was kind of affecting me a little bit. But the bird and the feathers and everything look great. Oddly enough, from the last image, I felt this image was closed in a little bit. I think you need to give the bird just a little bit more room. Not a lot, but I think just a little bit around the feathers and maybe a little bit more flying in the front of him.
The image received a 26. Feeling good. Reveal. 888.
Okay, this is a nicely composed image here. We have a good expression on the lion. If the background had taken and been more diffuse, I think it would have really helped the image isolate onto the lion here. The background vignetting around it would have helped, and also maybe darkening it down a bit.
The image received a 24. There are 3 images to review for placement. Going back 1 to white egret, going back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to pollen laden, and going back 1 to breakfast. Judges, do you need to see those 3 again?
Please.
So we have breakfast, forward 1 to pollen laden, and forward 5 to white egret. Judges, a 1, 2, or 3, please, for white egret.
Oh, yeah.
2, 3, 3.
Reveal.
Pollen laden. One, stop there. 3, 1, 1. And breakfast. 1, 2, 2. We have a tie for first between breakfast and pollen laden. So judges, consider those 2 only. A 1 or a 2, please, for breakfast. Reveal. 1, 2, 2. So the judges have chosen pollen laden for first. We'll be going to judges 2, 3, and 4, please. We're going to do master monochrome nature wildlife, frightened baby seal. Reveal. 8, 8, 8.
I think you do get the feeling that the seal is afraid or lone here. I get that feeling. It's kind of the surroundings don't show anything else. I think it's not quite sharp. And I think the maybe tried to pull the eyes out a little bit and brighten them, and it just look natural. But I think the feeling is really good that the seal is alone in this environment. So that's well done.
The image received a 24 was the only image in the category. Same judges, please. We're advancing into the people category, and we will be starting with intermediate monochrome people, napping on the train. Reveal. 7, 7, 8.
So I'm the higher score here. I just think it's interesting. You kind of look at this and you wonder what each person's story is. You got, 3 uniquely different people here. It might have been better if you had zoomed in a bit more and not had this this lady's hair next to you. So you just showed those three people instead of getting her hair into it also. But I think it's a story picture and different people, guy standing there asleep. That's interesting.
The image received a 22. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for advanced color people at the Lights Festival. Reveal. 888.
Okay, I really like the expression that the feeling that we have with the subject is, intent on what they're doing. I wish we could have had maybe a picture where it was releasing it and it was going up. That would have made it a really a higher score.
The image received a 24. It was the only image in the category. Judges 1, 5, and 6, please. We're going to advanced monochrome people. Artist painting, Bryce Canyon. Reveal. 999.
I think this is handled incredibly great. Placement of the man himself holding the paintbrush that leads right into the painting. You see Bryce in the background. The application that it looks like it's been added a little bit. I don't know exactly what the technique is, but I think there's been a little bit done rather than just making a monochrome. It almost looks like a metallic monochrome. And obviously the judges all agree this is a great image.
The image received a 27. Same judges, same category. The Littlest Cowboy.
Just a moment. Here we go.
Reveal. 888.
It's a beautiful image. It's very well done. I think it would have scored higher for me if I could have seen just a little bit more of his face. If I could have seen his eyes, to me, that would have been a stronger image, but otherwise it's absolutely beautiful.
The image received a 24. Judges, you have 2 images to review for placement, starting with The Littlest Cowboy and going back 1 to Artist Painting Bryce Canyon. Judges, a 1 or a 2, please, for Artist Painting. Reveal, and the judges have chosen Artist Painting. 1, 1, 1. Same judges, please. We'll be moving on to photojournalism. We'll be starting with advanced color photojournalism, Changing Out the Flowers. Reveal. 887.
I think this fits the category. The colors add a little bit of impact to it. He is changing out the flowers. That's the story. I think the image reveals that. I think it's just not a strong image story. It's not a terrible score, but maybe if we had a little more action with him instead of his hands kind of just buried in the ground, it would have.
I knew. The image received a 23. Roger Federer. Reveal. 788.
I know in photojournalism, you can't tell people to move, but the legs in the background distracted me, and a little more action in he looks like he's not moving. I don't know.
The image received a 23. Judges, you have 2 images to review for placement, starting with Roger Federer and going back 1 to changing out the flowers. Judges, a 1 or 2, please, for changing out the flowers. Reveal. 1, 2, 2. So the judges have chosen Roger Federer. Judges 1, 3, and 4, please. We're moving into pictorial, and we'll be starting with advanced color pictorial. Redstone Dunes. Reveal. 887.
I'm the low score here. I think it's a beautiful place, but I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to be looking at here. I love the glowing red light on the left side, and I love the light coming through the weed in the front. The far background is maybe a little bright, but I'm not sure what the subject is here. And if we had a solid subject held my attention, that would be a little stronger.
The image received a 23. Gordas, France. Reveal. 889.
I really enjoy these little vignettes of just a tiny little place. The image was well done.
The image received a 25. Falls Pleasure. Reveal. 888.
So I enjoy this. I like the pond or the stream here in the foreground. It kind of leads your eye into the background, which is this nice colorful mountain cliffs in the background. It looks like it's in the fall, so you got some leaves in the water and you got some color in the reeds and in the trees to the left. I just think it's very well done.
The image received a 24. Judges, you have 3 images to review for placement, starting with Falls Pleasure, going back 1 to Gordes, France, and going back 1 to Redstone Dunes. Judges, a 1, 2, or 3, please, for Redstone Dunes. Reveal. 3, 3, 3. Gordes, France. Reveal. 1, 1, 1. So the judges have chosen Gordes, France. Judges 2, 3, and 5, please. We're moving into Master Color Pictorial, Oregon Coast. Reveal. 8, 8, 8.
Well, I recognize this as the Heceta Head light. I have stood right, I think right there, the parking lot where that was taken from. And it generally is very windy at that location. But this is a nicely composed, good aspect ratio. We catch the lighthouse and the breaking surf. It's very nicely composed. If we had a higher score, if we would have had an interesting sunset happening, but for the time of day it was taken, very nice.
The image received a 24. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for Master Monochrome Pictorial, Utah Highway. Reveal. 8, 8, 9.
I was right on the fence of 8s and 9s. I love the placement of the road where the canyons come into the back. The clouds look really nice. The right-hand corner with that little dark triangle has a little bit of taking your view away. And I'm sure that's what happened with the other judges, because I was right there as well. But, the first impact was really good looking. It's got a lot of depth in this image. You can look around there for a while. It's a very nice image.
The image received a 25. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please. We're moving into portraiture. And we'll start with intermediate monochrome portraiture, Jersey Girl. Reveal. 898.
I think for an intermediate, a lot of people struggle with portraits and people and controlling the lighting and how to pose a model. But I think for an intermediate, I think this is handled pretty well. You know, I think we could have done her hair a little bit more, but maybe she doesn't want that. She looks like she might be kind of mad if you touched her hair. So I do like the nice hair light in the back. Front lighting's about a 45-degree angle. I like turning her chin towards the light, so it kind of puts broad lighting on the face. I think this is handled pretty well.
The image received a 25. It was the only image in the category. For our master category, it will include some adult content. So for those who do not wish to, as our judges, to be viewing it, please turn your eyes aside. There will be an adult content banner that is on our live feed. I need judges 1, 2, and 6, please. For master color portraiture, The Rose. Reveal. 999. Judge comment?
It's beautiful. I can't find anything to criticize. It's absolutely stunning.
Agree. The lighting is absolutely just gorgeous, and a really we have just a really nice rendering of the subject and the placement of the petals and everything. It just nicely composed, beautifully executed.
The image received a 27. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for master monochrome portraiture, The Cowgirl. Reveal. 887.
With portraiture, you are in control of the light and the bright highlights on the hand and her stomach. I think those should have been better controlled because again, in portraiture, you're supposed to be in total control of the light.
The image received a 23. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please. We are moving into still life. We have advanced color still life, Along the Shore. Reveal. 888.
This is a nice little snippet of being along the water's edge. The shell really pops the picture. The seaweed on the right, I think, really adds to it. The seaweed going up towards the left corner, I don't think it adds a whole lot to the image.
The image received a 24. It was the only image in the category. Judges 1, 3, and 4, please. We'll do unclassified now. Advanced color unclassified. Hard rock guitar. Reveal. 988.
I think this is a really good record shot since Hard Rock's gone now. But great sky, great color, good composition, sharp. Only thought maybe clipping the bottom off a little bit, but maybe that's just my computer, but it's real well done.
The image received a 25. Same judges, same category. New York Brownstone Local Store. Reveal. 778.
I think this image could have been helped with just a little more contrast. And if the vertical and horizontal lines had been straightened up, I think it would have had more impact.
The image received a 22. There are 2 images to review for placement, starting with New York Brownstone Local Store and going back 1 to Hard Rock Guitar. Judges, a 1 or 2, please, for Hard Rock Guitar. Reveal. 112, and the judges have chosen Hard Rock Guitar. Judges 2, 4, and 6, please. We have advanced monochrome unclassified, Ghost Rider. Reveal. 898.
I thought this had a lot of impact. Just the high contrast of the sculpture really catches your eye. And there's the bike, and then the background, is not distracting. And then you throw the moon in there just for extra interest.
The image received a 25. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for Master Color Unclassified. The Purple Dress.
Is it same judges, Linda?
Yes, please. I'm sorry. 2, 4, and 6. Reveal. 8, 8, 9.
Okay, this is a fantastic shot of the thing. The colors are like the sky is fantastic. What I think would have helped would indicate not so much heavy on the vignetting on the corners at the bottom there. It's kind of cutting in there, and at least on my monitor here, it's just it's dark. I think they pushed the vignetting just a little too far on the bottom, and maybe softening the edges of the vignetting on the top also would have smoothed it out better.
The image received a 25. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please. We're down to Club Challenge already. This month's Club Challenge deals with tree or trees. We have entries in Intermediate Club Challenge, Old Growth Roots. Reveal. 8, 8, 8.
I like this picture, kind of tells a story. Old tree with these knobs, kind of like faces sticking out of it. I think that the little white spots to the left and on the tree are kind of distracting. I'd rather just have it all one tonality here, but I think it's a very good tree story picture.
The image received a 24. Cherry Tree Branch Brook Park. Reveal. 8, 8, 8.
This is quite a tree. Certainly fits the category. I think that the road going through the bottom of it up above, not at the base of the tree, but up a little bit, doesn't help the picture. If the background could have been toned down some more on the top, it might have made the tree pop a little more.
The image received a 24. Trees, Death and Life. Reveal. 8, 8, 8.
So I think this is a great picture of the, circle of life with the trees, with the dead tree and, standing dead tree on the right, and then these green trees up above. So I like all of that. I like the texture. In this case, I would probably rarely see this. The sky overpowers it though. So I think the sky is too dramatic, kind of taking our eyes away from the subject, which is the trees.
The image received a 24. Judges, you have 3 images to review for placement, starting with trees, death, and life, going back 1 to cherry tree, Branch Brook Park, and going back 1 more to old growth roots. Would you like to see them again, or are you good?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Good.
All right. Judges, a 1, 2, or 3, please, for old growth roots. Reveal. 1, 2, 1. Cherry tree, Branch Brook Park. Reveal. 3, 3, 2. And trees, death and life. Reveal. 2, 1, 3. The judges have chosen old growth roots for first, and trees, death, and life for second. Judges 1, 3, and 5, please. We're moving into advanced club challenge, autumn color. Reveal. 8, 7, 8.
It's a very pleasing picture, but with an autumn, I just like the colors to pop just a little bit more.
The image received a 23. Pitchfork tree, surviving the fires. Reveal. 7, 7, 7.
I like the background and the texture you've added to that, or the creativity you've added to the background. I think the pitchfork tree is just not a strong example of the tree. I mean, I guess technically this does fit the category, but I think you probably could have done a lot more to the color of the tree in the foreground to go with the creativeness of the background.
The image received a 21. Red rock tree at Red Springs. Reveal. 8, 7, 7.
I think this fits the tree category. The trees in the third, so compositionally, that's a good thing. I think there's just a little bit too much going on. Putting Red Springs in the title's not really helping it because we're not really seeing the actual Red Springs area, because this could have been other places rather than that. And I think either getting closer to what you have or showing more all the tree with the red rocks in the background probably would have helped a little bit.
The image received a 22. Seen better times. Reveal. 878.
An interesting picture of the dead trees. Time of day is making it really hard to not have it just a little too bright in the trunks, but it does tell a story of the dead trees.
Image received a 23. Happy little trees. Reveal. 978.
I like the application and being a little more creative. I didn't comment on the last image, but I was getting ready to say overall, the whole category, I haven't seen a lot of creativity. At least here we have a little bit more creativity. It is in the application or the, computer version of it. I think if this would have been a little more aesthetic towards composition going off, this path going off to the side, the trees leading lines instead of all straight to the middle, I think it would have been a stronger image for here.
The image received a 24. Devil's tree in the devil's garden. Reveal. 877.
Once again, I think compositionally, you've got the rule of thirds with the horizon, the trees a little bit on the right thirds. This is a great time of day for the sky. I love the clouds. Not a great time of day for the tree because I think there's a lot of interesting texture right in that tree that we're not seeing. And then of course, those shadows aren't helping add to the value of the image.
The image received a 22. On the edge. Reveal. 989.
I really like this image, the way the root in the front leads you up to the tree and the exposure. I just think it's a very nice creative application that they did with this tree.
The image received a 26. Trees of Ireland. Reveal. 888.
Definitely fits the category. You know, a lot of impact here just for us as viewers because we all live in the desert and we don't see as much green. But I like the tree in the third. The base of it's in a PowerPoint. I like the little walk path going off to the side, and even I like seeing that little tree in the background as a secondary subject. I think that adds a lot to this image.
The image received a 24. Nature's Defiance. Reveal. 888.
So I think it fits the category very well, and it is an unusual tree and captured fairly well, and with a good composition. And I mean, when like a subject like a tree, there you see so many of them, and if you want to really pictorially exhibit something, it has to be something special. And I think from that standpoint, I like it.
The image received a 24. Cedar tree. Reveal. 998.
I love the detail in this tree. It's very dramatic. You got all the tones from white to black, so I think it's very well done.
Image received a 26. White Mountains.
Well,
Reveal. 888.
I love the colors, the fall colors throughout. The clouds look really nice. The mountain in the background, I can't really see. But the image seems too small, or is it sized to proper category requirements?
Image received a 24. Line up. Reveal. 998.
Definitely fits category. I love the bottom half of this image. I thought it just had a little bit too much sky. I think it would have been great as a slim line. That was the only thing. I probably would have bumped it up a point if it would have been more composed just onto the trees, since trees are the category and not the sky.
The image received a 26. Abandoned cabin in the trees. Reveal. 879.
Wow, we're just all over the place. So, abandoned cabin would not fit the category, but an abandoned cabin in the trees definitely fits the category. I thought this was a good rendition of the colors, the fall colors. I like how it's tight cropped on the trees. Having the cabin adds a little bit of interest, and the logs going along the bottom kind of frames the bottom for you. So I thought this was handled relatively good.
The image received a 24. Banyan tree. Reveal. 777.
Yeah, I think just the light is what's killing you here. I tried to look at that, and I really want to see what's happening within the middle of the tree area, the trunk area there, because I know there's a lot of interest. But this isn't a bad image. I think just in this category, we're not getting what we want out of it as far as judges to have trees fitting the category, and I think it's all about the lighting right here.
The image received a 21. Judges, you did really well. You only have 3 to review for placement.
Woo!
So we'll go back to line up. And then we'll go back 2 more to cedar tree. And then we'll go back 3 to on the edge. Would you like to see those 3 images again?
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. Then judges, a 1, 2, or 3, please, for on the edge. Reveal. 2, 2, 1. Cedar tree. Reveal. 1, 3, 2. Line up. Reveal. 3, 1, 3. So the judges have chosen on the edge. Judges 2, 4, and 6, please, for our final category this evening. Master Club Challenge, A Blaze of Color. Reveal. 8, 8, 9.
I like the color here. I think the lighting's good. Your background's dark, it's not distracting. It's all well done. It's not terribly unique, but it is well done for what it is.
The image received a 25. Desert tree. Reveal. 898.
This is a very nice tree, certainly fits the category. The background, I think, is nice to break up the parts of the tree a little. The bottom right, I think, really is where this picture falls apart.
The image received a 25. Judges, you have 2 images to review for placement, starting with desert tree and going back 1 to a blaze of color. Judges, a 1 or a 2, please, for a blaze of color. Reveal. 2, 2, 1. So the judges have chosen desert tree. Thank you, judges. Thank you, competition staff. The results of the competition will be included in the April issue of Focal Expressions. Jerome, safe travels as you head to Costa Rica tomorrow. And hopefully we will be seeing all our competitors again next month.
Okay.
Thank you.
Night.
Thank you, Linda, Craig, Mary, Stephen.